Hello everybody, this is Jeff Rense on the Jeff Rense Show on the Jeff Rense Radio Network. Thank you for listening today, and we have a very special show. We will be talking to an actual Archon. That's right, I have, Jeff Rense, an Archon in my studio. We will be talking about Sandy Hook, the JFK conspiracy, and David Wilcox. Thank you for joining us. Again, this is Jeff Rense on the Jeff Rense Radio Network. Today we are joined by a gentleman, well, actually a specter, an alien, a creature of the atmosphere. We're not really sure how to define him, and we're not going to try. We're just simply going to call him Archon Pete. Archon Pete, thank you for joining us.
Hey, thanks, Jeff. Thank you very, very much. I'm a huge fan.
Are you really? Well, thank you. Any particular show that you're a fan of, or topic?
What? Topic? No, all of them, really. You're just a talented guy. And your hair is fantastic. I mean, I love your hair.
Thank you very much. Yes, I had it coiffed this morning by my lifetime companion, Nancy. And she has set it to a Jeff Rense record level of 12 inches from my skull. That's right, from skull to the very tippy top of my hair is 12 inches. That is a Jeff Rense record.
Really? 12 inches? I could not. Wow, that is a foot. That is a lot of hair.
It is a lot of hair. It's a hair wall. It's a hair wall to protect me from the New World Order.
I agree. And I think that bigger hair the better. I mean, I grew up in the 90s, late 80s, so you can't have your hair big enough for me.
So true. So true. So, Archon Pete, let's start. Tell us a little bit about Sandy Hook. What really happened at Sandy Hook?
Well, look, I'm not going to bullshit you here. I'm not going to play games. I didn't come on here to parse. I didn't come on here to, have some kind of syntax war. What I'm going to tell you is the straight-up truth. We, the Archons, did Sandy Hook.
Wow. That is a breaking story here on the Jeff Rense Show on the Jeff Rense Network. Wow. Archon Pete, tell us more. Elaborate, please. Tell us why you did Sandy Hook, how you did it. Just, please, tell us about Adam Lanza. Was Adam Lanza involved?
I don't know. I don't know Adam Lanza. That was a completely different department. It's pretty compartmentalized in Archonville. We don't really mix in. I was responsible strictly for crowd control. That was my job, that you see those people walking around in a circle in the video.
Yes, no, I thought that had been debunked as not true. Those people actually weren't walking in a circle.
No, they weren't, but the video shows that they were, so we're going to go with the video. The video, and then that cool music, that song that Review Manify played in that video. By the way, I'm a huge fan of the Sandy Hook hoax community online. There, I said it, Archon Pete. Loves you guys. Tony Me, Jim Fetzer, Wolfgang Halbig, Brendan Hunt, or as my good friend refers to him, Brenda Cunt. But seriously, I love all of his work.
Yes, I am a fan of all of those people as well. I like to get my information from people who have been shown in the past to either be liars or sensationalists. Oh
yeah, you can't. Look, if you're trying to get your news from yourself, you're like actually researching it, coming up with ideas or any of that stuff, you're going to be wasting your time, friend. There are people out there who can feed you the answers that you are looking for. All you have to do is Google their name and go on their forum or watch their videos, and they will tell you exactly what happened, and they will think for you. And isn't that what we want anyway as people? Or I'm not really a person, you guys are. Isn't that what you guys want? You just want somebody to tell you what's going on, right? Well, I think Jim Fetzer's as good a source as Fox News, right?
So, Archon Pete, tell me a little bit more. Why did you decide to kill all those children in Sandy Hook?
Oh, we didn't kill anybody. No, we completely staged that. That was a Hollywood event. How do I explain this? Do you know Michael Bay?
Director Michael Bay?
Yes, director Michael Bay. But moreover, Michael Bay in his movie Transformers, I don't know if anyone has seen this or not, the movie Transformers is a basically his admission, like Stanley Kubrick's admission in The Shining that he faked the moon landings. Transformers is Michael Bay's admission that he actually was the one that directed the 9/11 attacks.
Are you kidding me? That is breaking news here on Jeff Rense show on the Jeff Rense Radio Network.
Yes, it is, and I saved it for you because I wanted to. I do. Look, I'm an amateur film analysis guy. That's what I do. That's what I love. But I don't like to take good films and try to analyze them. I like to take bad films. I like to take films that nobody should watch or would want to see again. I like to take films that are terribly made, like Speed Racer, for instance. That movie is about the Kennedy assassination.
Really? It's about the Kennedy assassination? How? Wow. Wow. That is, wow. You're blowing my mind, Archon Pete.
Well, I have a lot of information. The Britney Spears movie, the Britney Spears movie, that she starred in, that she was I can't remember the name of it.
Crossroads? Are you talking about Crossroads?
Yes, I'm talking about, right, thank you, Jeff. Anyway, Crossroads, that was about the Vietnam War.
No kidding. Vietnam War. That is, wow.
Yeah, look, what Hollywood is doing is trying to tell us of each hoax event. Now, there's a movie that describes Sandy Hook, but people often get a little bit like, no way, that movie couldn't possibly be Sandy Hook. I can't see how that movie would describe Sandy Hook, but there is a movie.
Really? And what film is it exactly? Because I'm curious, because I've never heard anybody say that there was a movie that actually, predictive programmed Sandy Hook? Which film would that be?
Well, that movie would be Weekend at Bernie's.
What? I'm blown away. I'm Jeff Rense on the Jeff Rense Radio Network, and I'm blown away. Weekend at Bernie's, by the way, which is my favorite film, Weekend at Bernie's was a predictive programming vehicle for Sandy Hook? Please explain more.
Well, I would like to, but it's all in my book. Archon Pete's Sandy Hook was a predictive programmed event from the movie Weekend at Bernie's. And I'm not going to elaborate here on the radio because I want people to go on my website, archonpete.com, archonpete.com, and get the book. But the point is that Weekend at Bernie's was, in fact, and I'll give you one piece of it. What was the name of the guy who's dead in the movie?
Well, that's easy. That's Bernie.
That's correct. What is the guy's name who played the doctor on The Love Boat?
The actor's name was Bernie Capel.
That's right. What is the name of the famous South African golfer?
Well, that would be Bernard Longer.
That's right. Do you see? Do you see the connections?
I don't, but I probably am just not really into it anymore, I gotta be honest with you. I've heard so many conspiracy theories in my life and interviewed so many whacked out motherfuckers that I can't possibly even begin to argue with you anymore. I've lost all ability to critically think, and basically I believe that my hair is actually crushing my skull into my brain and causing me not to be able to think.
That'll do it. It'll happen. But the Weekend at Bernie's thing aside, my book aside, I want to talk about one of the events that we are planning for the future.
This is breaking news on the Jeff Rense Show on the Jeff Rense Radio Network. Jeff Rense Radio Network, jeffrense.com. You are planning an event. The Archons are planning an event. A hoax event? What sort of event? Please elaborate. Archon Pete on the Jeff Rense Radio Network.
Well, again, we are planning an event. It's going to be called, well, I'm not going to tell you what the media is going to end up dubbing it, but it'll be called, it'll have the word gate at the end of it, and there will be a hotel involved. I won't tell you which one, but it's going to be pretty major. There's a president involved, there's a break-in, it's just a lot of stuff that we're planning. It's for the future.
Wait a minute, are you talking about the Watergate?
What? No, what? How did you know that, Jeff Rense?
Well, it's pretty well, and that happened in the 70s, 1972. I mean, that's well known. You're planning the Watergate burglary?
You serious? Somebody already did that?
Yes, it's been done. Yes, it was done in 1972. It's what caused Richard Nixon to have to resign his presidency.
Richard Nixon resigned as president? God damn it! I don't pay attention enough to the news, what's going on. I just feel like it's a bummer, for the most part.
I hear that. Archon Pete, we're running out of time. Thank you for all of your hard work, and we look forward to your hoaxes in the future.
You too, Jeff Rense, and you have a great day.
And thank you for joining us today. This has been the Jeff Rense Show on the Jeff Rense Radio Network, jeffrense.com, and please keep looking towards the sky.